It is great to see all of you again at Wealthy Coins. What will the value of 20 million Shiba Inu coins be in the year 2025? Updates about Shiba culture. The highly anticipated Shibarium is very close to being finished. Everyone in the cryptocurrency world is going crazy over the Shiba Inu team's recent statement that their Layer 2 blockchain solution testnet is live and ready to go. It was easy to see that the price of SHIB was going up immediately following the announcement that the Shibarium testnet will be live. The rising demand for Shibarium among investors buying in before the anticipated boom after the product's actual launch is a contributing factor to its good performance. Shibarium has resolved the primary concern regarding its dependence on the Ethereum blockchain. The blockchain solution will power the Shibarium ecosystem and allow developers to innovate upon it. Therefore, it is one of the most crucial instruments for boosting the use of Shiba Inu currency. This video will go over the projected value of 20,000 Zalos and Shiba Inu coins by the year 2025. Updates about Shiba culture. Remember to subscribe, share, and give us a thumbs up to read our most latest information on expert analysis and price predictions for Shiba Inu. The video needs to begin immediately. Shiba Inu had a price increase of 15.2% the day before and 31.2% for the 7 days prior to January 17. According to CoinGecko, SHIB has surpassed all but 13 digital assets in terms of market capitalization. But with a price of 0.12, it enjoyed one of the finest days among the top 100 cryptocurrencies. The majority of these deals occurred on Binance and Coinbase, and the 24-hour trading volume of the mimic currency climbed by about 200%. In the same pattern as previous market cycles, altcoins are experiencing strong rallies after the price increases of market leaders such as Bitcoin and Ethereum. Traders may be reinvesting their profits from large-cap assets into smaller ones, which could explain this phenomenon. The amount of SHIB tokens being moved to exchanges experienced a notable surge on January 10th, with over 14 trillion tokens being added to exchanges, according to statistics from CryptoQuant. Instead of using holdings to open derivative bets, they might sell them in the spot market given today's price gain. The current SHIB price actions are derived from the options market, therefore there might be additional volatility if long holdings begin to be liquidated. Shibarium, a Layer 2 network that will operate on Ethereum, is being developed by the Shiba Inu team, as announced earlier this week. The designers of Shibarium pointed out in their blog post unveiling the product that although some people see it as a tool to artificially inflate prices, that has never been the goal of the initiative. Instead, the group is certain that their new Layer 2 network can decrease costs and increase the speed of ecosystem token transactions. There has been a tremendous surge in the price of Shiba Inu in January, but use caution when looking at lengthier time frames, as they don't necessarily produce the finest bullish signals. This Shiba Inu price has investors' attention since day traders have had several profitable opportunities throughout the past month's rise in volatility. There are numerous reasons to mistrust the sustainability of the upswing, even though technically the market is moving north during this little halt. The Relative Strength Index (CRCY), which assesses the possibility of a trend by comparing it to previous pivot points, is showing an unusual situation as Shiba Inu trades at 0.0137 on the daily period. Positively, during the most recent increase, the indicators surpassed overbought conditions, crossing the 70 mark. The weekly RSI was unaffected by the increase, however. The surge remains in the neutral zone, but shows a hidden bearish divergence. The market's early bulls may be quietly rowing towards a waterfall, which might be liquidated in the coming weeks. If this is any indicator, should this be the case, point A, the most recent genesis point, might face a challenge leading to a 25% decline in price. If SHIB's liquidity level remains above the concealed bearish divergence, the smart money may also qualify its future rally potential at that level. If the bearish thesis is wrong, a break at 0.216 would set off a rally that would take Shiba Inu back to its August high of 0.193, a 75% increase from its current market value. Positive comments flooded the post on January 15, 2023, with many applauding Shiba Inu and even going so far as to declare it outshines Dogecoin, the 2013 parity token that was based on Bitcoin. There are currently no signs that the market is turning around, and Shiba Inu is continuing its steady rise. The majority of the recent uptick in popularity is likely associated with the many Shibonium updates and listings on various prominent cryptocurrency exchanges. Shiba Inu has been showing signs of a possible breakout today, as it has been consolidating at the 200-day moving average for more than 4 days. This consolidation phase may have been an accumulation phase before the breakout. On the other hand, David Gokhshtein has only ever tweeted about Doge and Shiba Inu. If the present price movement in the market persists, the burning volume is likely to keep going up. Early in December, the San Francisco-based exchange's Japanese subsidiary, OKCoin Japan, gained support for the Moment coin with the second highest market capitalization value. The bearish tendencies have persisted, and little action is anticipated from the market. It may be some time before the industry recovers from this trend, according to current Shiba Inu coin news. Some experts anticipate a severe crypto winter, while others are certain that investors will soon enjoy profitable times. Additional momentum from projects like DAO, Shiba Inu Game, and NFTs could cause the price to surpass the 0.001 aim. Meanwhile, normal market dynamics of buying and selling can cause the price to fall to 0.800. Finally, the price might fall below 0.102 as a result of pessimistic worldviews, and the rising popularity of retail and luxury brands could attract an influx of wealthy customers. There has been a noticeable increase in influence, with whales now controlling the biggest share. Regardless, merchants' assistance volume has been rising. Consequently, if the number of buy orders for Shiba increases, its price can hit 0.361. Nevertheless, a price of 0.305 is possible due to falling ship statistics and poor demand. Considering both the bullish and bearish targets, the average price might find support at 0.025. Shiba is expected to experience substantial growth in the future, provided that the creator's groundbreaking ideas materialize and it establishes itself as a formidable player in the metaverse. A possible settlement price for Shiba is 0.07. If normal buying and selling forces in the market cause SABE to trade at an average price of 0.077, that would be great. The negative side of things is that if investors can't keep up with the liquidity of digital assets, fear, uncertainty, and doubt might push the price below 0.003 waiting. It is important to note that the current price estimate for Shiba Inu on exchanges is more than 87% lower than its all-time high of 0.08845. However, according to Coinpedia's price prediction, Shiba Inu could reach a high of 1,259 by the end of 2023 if the bulls take over. On the other hand, if the memo coin falls victim to bearish trends caused by large liquidations, its price could enter a bearish hook and drop to 0.12. Following Shiba, the network added Lish as a token. Quickly, the network went from using a rebased token to using a fungible form. As with the last token, the keys were burned, and there is a set supply of 100 Zalosin tokens available at the moment. The network claims that there will be extra rewards for everyone who helps keep the currency liquid. The fact that Ethereum powers the network makes it a very secure market endeavor. Since Ethereum is planning to switch from a POPUB to a POPO's consensus method, Shiba Inu may reap some benefits from the change. The altcoin may be found on several prominent exchanges, including Uniswap, KuCoin, Binance, Wazirix Indian Coinbase Pro. That is all for today. Give it a big thumbs up, share it, and subscribe to the channel to see our latest material.